Hey, what's up guys? James here, and as promised and as requested by you guys, here's the follow-up to my last video that was all about that weird little viral traffic generation method that I accidentally stumbled across. And if you remember, I didn't even think it was going to work. But yeah, I took the time to do it, and it took like 2 hours, if that, to do on not one website but on both of them. So it was 4 hours in total. But I showed you my Google Analytics in the last video, and if you remember, I increased my traffic to about 1,000 to 2,000 people per day, every day, all because of this weird little viral traffic generation method that I'm going to explain to you in just a minute. Okay, it's really powerful stuff, and I showed you all that in the last video. Now, if you haven't seen that video, if you're on my blog, there'll be a link somewhere. Don't know where it is because I haven't done the blog post yet, but I should imagine it'll be down there, and I'll make it obnoxiously obvious for you. Now, if you're watching this on the YouTube page, there'll be a link in the description box. Okay, it's the only place you can put a link, right? So yeah, it's obvious. But yeah, now before I crack on and show you this system in full and explain it to you, I just want to say thank you to everyone on my list. I really appreciate it. Not only to the people that left a blog comment on my blog, but the amount of emails that I got from you guys as well. I've currently got just over 250 emails about this particular method, and to be honest, I didn't think you guys were all that interested, because every time I send a traffic generation related email stroke video or guide or whatever, you guys just don't seem to care that much about traffic generation in a whole. But when I sent that last video to you guys, you went absolutely bonkers for it, especially the people who emailed me about it. You really wanted to know this stuff. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to explain to you what I did to both of my websites that increased the traffic with super cool, free, set and forget, and laser targeted passive traffic that increased my income dramatically. Super cool stuff, I think you will agree. So here we are, we've got my super duper weirdo viral traffic generation system. I don't have a name for it, just viral traffic generation system. Now, like all viral traffic generation systems, and it doesn't matter what kind of viral traffic, viral campaign it is, every viral campaign out there in the world will need a little bit of traffic just to get the bugger going. But if you follow what I say, what I do to implement this, trust me, you're going to get massive returns, and it will perpetuate, and each time somebody goes through the loop, they will send more people, and as you could see in the last video, the traffic was just snowballing out of control. Now, you only need a trickle of traffic to start the engine, and once the engine's running, it will feed itself quite dramatically. Okay, now this bit is entirely optional, but I do recommend it, especially if you want to make a lot of long-term passive wealth online, and that is to capture traffic. Okay, so you can resell to them, to build a relationship to them. And I'm basically on about email marketing. Email marketing is like one of those fundamentals of online marketing in general. Okay, if you look at all the big gun gurus and all the big marketers out there, they're all list building. There's a reason why they're doing it. Now, if you want to learn more about email marketing and things like that, then I do recommend that you check out a super cool course called the Evergreen Wealth Formula. It's really cool stuff, and I personally recommend it because it's my course. But yeah, all right, shameless plug. But anyway, moving on. But yeah, now if you're not doing list building, you don't have to worry about that. I just recommend it. But yeah, you can, instead of sending it to a squeeze page, you can send it to this page here. Now, before I crack on, I just want to say this is all 100% free to implement if you so choose. I did use paid tools, but I actually looked on the internet and actually found free tools that not only just do the job as the paid tools, but in some ways they are better than the paid tools. It's just amazing what you can find, but the free stuff is hard to find because it's buried underneath the paid stuff, as you can imagine. But I'll talk about that more in just a minute. But yeah, so you can send the traffic and you send it to your free stuff. Now, you look at a lot of viral campaigns out there, especially marketing related viral campaigns, and the run-of-the-mill viral style campaign normally consists of, here's a free thing, do this and I will give you it, okay? Free stuff to share. You share and you get free stuff, okay? And to be honest, I did something a little bit different, or something a bit radically different, to be honest. And I've tried that before what everybody else does. And to be honest, your viral campaigns die, okay? They just fall flat on their ass, okay? So they don't really work what everybody else is doing. And what I've done to that page here, and basically it's just a web page, I did a few things different, and as a result, my results went through the roof, as you remember watching in the last video. Now, there were a few things that I did on this page. One of the first things I did is that I targeted the correct demographic. Now, if you go for the wrong demographic, you're going to absolutely mess everything up, and you're going to get greatly diminished returns, or it's just going to fall flat on its ass again, okay? Because when you target the right demographic, and there's a demographic of market out there, this demographic is like super hungry for your stuff, and they will do whatever it takes, okay? So you've got to target the right demographic, which I'll touch on in just a minute. Now, there's other little variables that will make people to act like crazy, and once you've put them all together and roll them all together, then something kicks in, what I like to call the viral snowball, okay, method or effect. And basically, this is the first part of the viral system. Believe it or not, this weird little viral traffic generation system thingamajiggy has multiple viral traffic generation elements in it, okay, which I'll be going through, okay, in this video. But when this one kicks in, what happens here is absolutely crazy, because people will go out there and absolutely share and promote your squeeze page, or if you're not doing squeeze, or if you're not doing email marketing, they'll go out and plug this page, okay? So not only are you getting people to Facebook share your stuff, to tweet it, to and all the social networking sites, and they're also bookmarking it and all the social networking and things like that, and they're starting to send you hundreds of traffic to feed the system. But you also got people blogging about you, okay? You're getting professional bloggers, little bloggers, and they're going to send you tons of traffic. The little bloggers are going to send you trickles of traffic each and every day, but it all adds up, okay? And one of the best things about this as well, when you implement this right, especially the viral snowball method, is that you're going to get people that are going to go out there and promote your stuff, okay? And they're going to recommend it and say, you really want to check this out. I've actually tried this stuff out myself, and I can personally recommend it to you guys, okay? And not only are you going to get all these blogs and social networking, but you get people talking about you in forums, and everybody who says something about you, especially the people who start the phrase, they've got nothing but good words to say about you, okay? So I've got loads of people in the market that I operate in, and they're saying nothing but good things about me, okay? And it's giving me a massive amounts of social proof, okay? People are saying really good things about me, okay? And not only are people saying that in my market, but I'm also getting a ton of people talking about me outside my market. Because I was going through my Google Analytics account the other day, and I was looking at all the backlinks that we're getting, and one guy was starting to talk about me in this forum, and it was a cat grooming forum, okay? And the guy had started a thread. He said, hey guys, have you seen this weird little, this cool little website here? Basically my squeeze page. He says, I really recommend you check it out. This guy's giving out some really cool free stuff, okay? And he linked to it, okay? And basically he sent me traffic. That traffic was pre-sold, because I looked at the guy who posted on that cat grooming forum. He's been there for years, and he's got thousands and thousands of posts, okay? So he's part of the community. A lot of people know him, okay? So he's recommending it. And I've got loads and loads of websites, blogs and forums doing exactly the same thing. Now, this alone, this viral traffic generation method, the viral snowball, is sending me thousands of people per day, every day, on a set and forget, okay, passive level. And it's also feeding my income, because like I said, the traffic is not only growing, but it's pre-sold as well, because people are recommending it, and they're doing it on Facebook and all that. But another great side effect has happened, and that is that I'm starting to rank in Google and in the other search engines. Now, this didn't show up in the video. It's only just starting to show up now over the last few days, but I'm starting to rank for really long tail keywords. People are finding me on Google, okay? And this is all because of the amount of backlinks that I'm getting from bloggers, from forums, from social networking, social bookmarking, and they're all a diverse range of websites, okay? And another cool thing is that I've got 2 backlinks from 2 major authority websites. That's CNN.com, which you all know, and Times.com as well, okay? And this is telling Google that my shitty little squeeze page, sorry for swearing, but my little squeeze page is an authority, okay? And it's starting to show up, okay, for other little long tail search terms. So not only am I getting all that traffic from all these sources, from thousands of sources, but I'm now getting free, set and forget, passive, targeted traffic from search engines, especially Google. Google is sending me the most traffic. And once again, the traffic from search engines is climbing and climbing and climbing. So this method alone is really powerful, and it's just absolutely blowing my mind. Now, as you remember, I said earlier on, this is only one part of the viral system. Believe it or not, like I said, there's another part. Let me just spin around. Here we go. Now, once that's been implemented, and that alone is enough to get you going, providing you set this page up right, you target the right demographic, and there's something else that I forgot to mention, you give away the right type of content. Because if you give away the wrong type of content, everything else is screwed from that from the get-go, okay? But I found a way of getting content where you don't have to create it, but I'll touch on that in just a minute. But yeah, once you've done that part, then they're taken to the download page, okay? And what we do here, we implement something called the viral stampede method. Now, believe it or not, if you were impressed with the viral snowball method, the viral stampede method sends me even more traffic, okay? This is really powerful stuff, okay? I'm getting thousands from that, but I'm getting even more from the viral stampede method. And as a result, we're getting traffic again from blogs, from social networking, from forums, from microbloggers, weird little websites, Craigslist. I've got loads of backlinks from Craigslist. And the reason why the viral stampede method works even better than the snowball method is because we give them an even bigger incentive to do what we want them to do, to go out there to promote our stuff. So even if one viral element fails, we have an emergency backup viral element that just comes and kicks into play, okay? And as a result, you're going to get thousands of backlinks, you're going to get thousands of websites talking about you, and you're going to start ranking in Google. But this viral stampede is even more powerful than the first one because we give away a massive incentive, and it's even bigger than that one. You know, basically, share me stuff, I'll give you free stuff. This one is even bigger, okay? Gives them an amazing opportunity, okay? It really is powerful stuff. Anyway, that's my weird little viral traffic generation method. Really hope you enjoyed it. Now, I've got a question to put towards you. What I'm going to do, and by all the emails that I've been getting, you guys really need this traffic generation method. And as you could see in my last video, the traffic were going through the roof. It was, and it were all free, set and forget. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a little course. I've just mapped it out now, and it's going to be like a 9-part video series, okay? And you'll get it all in one day. It's not going to be like drip fed to you or anything like that. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk you through step by step through the entire process. Literally hold you by the hand and show you how to deploy one of these viral traffic generation methods onto your websites, to your blogs, to your squeezes, or whatever. So you can get it set up and sending you free set and forget passive traffic to your websites. And I'm going to hold your hand all the way through the process. And I'm also going to be doing this in Camtasia screen capture style videos because I really need to go into detail, drill it down and show you how to do everything. I can't do that with a whiteboard. And I'll show you how to set up your free offer page and how to structure it, what kind of demographic you need to go for, because that's really important. If you go for the wrong demographic, you're going to screw everything up. Also, I'll also show you how to create free content. Now, you have to be very particular. If you create the wrong type of content to give away, then your viral stampede method is not going to work. Okay, and I will go into detail how to do that. Now, if you don't want to create that, I found a really cool way where you don't have to create that content. Okay, so I've really got your back covered. I'll also show you how to deploy the viral snowball method, and I'll show you how to set it up in such a way that it will send people into a frenzy and to go out there and promote your stuff absolutely crazy. Okay, this is really powerful stuff, and this is only one part of the viral mechanism of the two-part viral traffic generation method. Okay, but I will show you how to deploy that really quickly, and I'll also show you how to do it for free. There is paid tools, but there's free tools out there, and I'll show you the best free tool for the job. There's a few of them. A lot of them are rubbish, but I've actually dug deep into the internet and found the really cool one, and in some ways it's more powerful than the paid stuff out there. And I'll reveal how to, not only where it is and how to get it right, but I'll also show you how to deploy it correctly. Okay, then I'll show you how to structure your download page. Now, this is really important because you need to set them up for the viral stampede method. And if you structure this right, which I'll show you how to do that, then your viral stampede method will kick in. Okay, now this is where you're going to get even more traffic, and I'm a big believer that this sends more traffic than your viral snowball method. Now, I'll show you what the incentive is, and trust me, you're giving away free stuff there. That's really cool. But the incentive that you give them to take action on your viral stampede method will send them into absolute frenzy to go out there. And this is a more powerful one than the snowball method. Okay, and I'm going to walk you through the entire process on how I did this. I'll even show you how I did it on both of my websites, how I deployed it for my blog, how I deployed it onto my squeeze page and things like that. So now I will say this, I am not going to be launching this as a WSO. I'm not going to be like contacting a lot of people to do a big style 7-figure affiliate launch, because I'm not into all that kind of stuff. This is only going to be for my list. Okay, this is just for you guys. If you're on my list, if you're not on my list and you're watching it on YouTube, sign up. There'll be a link in the description box, rapidcashsystem.net, and you'll get on my list. Okay, but like I say, I'm not going to be doing a WSO or any of that crap. Right, this is just for you guys on my list. Now, I'm only going to be launching limited copies, 100 copies of this, and then I'm going to be pulling the plug on this, because I don't, believe it or not, I don't want everybody getting access to this, because what I found here is awesomely powerful, and I didn't even think it was going to work. But I'm going to give you guys a lot of help with this, because the amount of people who have emailed me about this, you sound like you really need this. Okay, so like I say, I'm going to open the doors for a limited time and give out 100 copies of this. So yeah, so when can you get this? Well, I'm going to be emailing my list, and I'm going to be launching it on Friday. Okay, right, weird day for launches, but I don't care. You know, if you want in, you'll be there, won't you? And like I say, it's going to be 100 copies available for anyone on my list. The first come, first serve kind of policy. So if you're interested, I would love to teach you this method and walk you through, because what it's doing for me and my business has literally sent my traffic and my income through the roof. And to be honest, there's nothing else I need. I don't need paid traffic. I don't need YouTube traffic. I don't need any of that kind of stuff. Now, this is going to be my sole focus in my business. So if you're really interested, I would love to teach you, and I'd love to walk you through and baby step you and break it down into bite-sized chunks so you can deploy this within a couple of hours onto your websites. So yeah, remember, I'm going to be launching this Friday, and I will be contacting everybody on my list on the minute that, or the second that I launch this. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks a lot, and I'll speak to you probably on Friday when I bring this out. Like I said, only 100 copies available. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.